Right. Great students, good evening or good morning, whatever time you are viewing this video. Secondary data we discussed in the previous video, and we discussed that it is the one which is not collected primarily by the investigator. It is already collected, it is used by the person and then put into use. So the data is already there. When it is collected by when it is used by someone else, that data is called as secondary data. Now, secondary data has two basic variants: published sources and the unpublished one. We'll today have a discussion on published sources. So mark it down. What are the various published sources of secondary data? Official publications of central and state government students, the first one, right? All of you are aware of it, that the government of India, be it central or state, issues for public viewing its various information, right? One of them is the budget. I hope all of you are aware of it. Budget, you will study it more so in 12th class. Budget is a prediction about what the government will spend, excuse me, and where the money will come, what the government will spend and where the money will come. Clear? That budget can be 1 year budget, it can be 5 year budget, it can be 3 year budget, right? Earlier, we used to have 5 year plans, but 5 year plans are now disbanded, no longer there. 3 year plans are the ones which are the norm as such, along with 1 year one. Clear? So all these publications where the complete data is given is for public viewing, and if I discuss with you all such data and what government expect to, that becomes rather secondary data for you, right? Remember, it is published, so I can discuss with you such data as it is available to me easily. First source, right? Come to the next one. Reports of committee and commissions. You remember last video also we had a discussion about Kasturi Rangan committee, right? Kasturi Rangan committee, which came up with National Education Policy 2020. Public viewing. If I am discussing with you all, naturally, it is a published source of secondary data, right? So whatever the changes in the education system, right, where the money is to be used further as such, what is the role of various languages, all has been mentioned in that National Education Policy, and that also becomes published source as such. Come to third one, international publications. Now, what are these international publications? One of them, such of these publications, one of them is published by WHO, very famous nowadays, World Health Organization. All of you are aware of it. Recently, they published one data wherein they have come across with the information that as previous viruses have been, even coronavirus, despite vaccination, may not completely go away from planet Earth, and therefore some of its impact will be there sporadically, here and there will be found, and as such you cannot completely eliminate this pandemic. Now, the data, when it is published with the help of other viruses, again it can be used by various doctors to recommend their patients and all. It becomes secondary data and it is published, therefore it is also a part of such data. International publications, one of the example, article published by WHO. Take one more, newspaper and magazines. Quick example, our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in India Today is a leading magazine, published a survey on Narendra Modi, and it has been found that his acceptance level has gone up to 78%, the maximum any Indian Prime Minister has ever got, right? Now, all these data are for public viewing, and as a teacher or as a doctor in this case, if I or the person concerned uses these information, they are referred as published source of secondary data. So I hope all of you understood it. Thank you.